Welcome back to Coin Sense and Nonsense. Today, we've got 10 more bars for the Guardhouse Box, or hope they fit in the Guardhouse Box anyway. And we're post-Christmas. We still have the decor up, but this is probably the end of it and our dirty martini ornament. So let's get to the bars. All right, and before we get started, in case you're wondering, we're family friendly here. We've got some need to cover up some boobage there. We'll get to that in a minute. So if you've seen my channel at all or watched my previous videos, you might have seen that I have this bar already, but couldn't pass up a chance to get another. This is an error, but there is no correct version of this one. They never, I don't know if they didn't catch it or they just didn't fix it, but there's only one N in centennial, and that's not right. So you'd think something as important as the bicentennial of America, they'd kind of do a spell check, but back then, not. So let's get it out of here. Looks like there's some cool toning from the packaging and years of storage. So let's put it in a capsule. There we go. Here we are in the good book for the bicentennial with the misspelling and Madison 119, and you can see there are several varieties. However, I've got the main one, 1975, no serial number, type 7, which is the blank reverse, 45,890, and rarity value 3. So happy to find that. I got that again in the kind of the generic bin, so very cool. All right, next up is this cool one I've had for a few weeks now and been waiting for the moment to share. Go First Class, and this is from a kind of little known mint, Belford and Causey. Let's check the good book. And here we are, Go First Class BM9, and there is a variety. However, I've got the basic one, type 3, 6100 minted, rarity value 4, no serial number, minted or issued in 1973. And so type 3, we got to go to the Belford mint, and type 3 is blank. All right, let's get this into a capsule. Yeah, that is cool. I love this one. So you might have seen in the book there is another variety, not a variety, but another mint that made this. So just for giggles, let's check out Doyle's Coin Palace version. And here we are in the book, and you can barely see it. Crummy image. Doyle's 9. And yeah, there's what has a reeded edge, was made in 84. And yeah, mine definitely is not the reeded edge. So very nice. Coincidentally, we were on the Doyle's Coin Palace page, and this one happens to be a Doyle's Coin Palace. This is DCP2, and doesn't say Doyle's Coin Palace or DCP like some of the other ones do. But let's check the good book, and we'll confirm our claim here. So here is reverse type 1, and you see there's no DCP. Later on, they added the DCP. And here is Doyle's 2. DCP2, and there are varieties. However, I've just got plain Jane 1975, no serial number, type 1, no mintage info, but rarity 3. And believe it or not, I grabbed this from the generic bin. You know, I paid a little over. It wasn't spot, but a couple bucks over. Come on. Happy to have it. So let's get it into a capsule. Here we are before we encase it. Just to see, probably needs a dipski. But I do like the character on it. So let's see. Oh no. It doesn't quite fit. Well, that was unfortunate. So we've got a remedy for troublemakers that don't fit into capsules. I'm kind of shocked. I do have other Doyle's Coin Palace that are in capsules, but yeah, this one, no amount of coaxing would get it into the, even trying to drop it straight down. No. Next up, we've got another one that is somewhat related. This is Golden State Mint, but there is a Doyle's Coin Palace version of this as well. So this is Golden State Mint, Mount St. Helens, and it commemorates the eruption 1980. I didn't pay that. So there's the GSM to let you know it's Golden State Mint. Let's get it out of here. And you can see it has a reeded edge, which is somewhat, not unique, but not common in art bar-dom. Here we are out of the packaging, and wow, this is a great bar. I was happy to be able to snag this one, and like I said, didn't pay the 45 bucks. So GSM, and very classic Western style design with the covered wagon and all. And so Golden State Mint in the good book we've got. And here is GSM and Gold 1. And you can see the Doyle's Coin Palace. So we'll check that out after, but let's check our Gold 1. And we've got reeded versus non-reeded. You saw I've got reeded. 1982, no serial number and no mintage, but rarity 4. So very nice. And it will be very nice that it fits into a capsule. Next up is this trade unit, Silver International Trade Unit, 1 troy ounce, and kind of a generic back. Almost seems modern, and also picked this out of the not premium bin, whatever you want to call it. It wasn't like spot, but cheapest you could get for silver bars. Let me get it out of here. And here we are, a little worse for wear. Kind of scraped up, scratched up, whatever. And I guess that's why it was in the generic bin. So the key on this is the decimal point before the 999. And I'll show you when we get to the good book. So actually, let's get to the good book. This is in the miscellaneous section of the book, and we've got SIT2, and you can see the difference here. This one doesn't have the decimal point, and kind of a little bit different in the kind of arrangement or font or whatever. So SIT2 and Silver International Trade Unit, 1984. And no mintage, but $12 rarity value. And anytime there's a dollar value in this column, you know it's more rare than the average. We'll Get that into a capsule, hopefully. Yeah, it seems to cooperate, so that is cool. Next up is going to be this Winchester, and unfortunately this is too new for my book, but it's in what appears to be original packaging, so I won't bust it out. And this can't fit in the Guardhouse or the Whitman album, so we'll see. Actually, maybe I can slot it into the Guardhouse. We'll try. All right, next up is going to be this one here. This is 5,000 years of historic value for silver. And actually, this is the reverse. I've been kind of hiding it out. This is the Acorn and Empire International. So picked this up a while back online and finally showing it off. So let's get it out of the packaging. And here we are in the good book under miscellaneous. And you can see we've got Empire International, $60 value. So I did pay up for mine. I did get it online. They don't show the typical grid of values for this one, but there we are. Let's see if we can get this into a capsule. Seems to. There we go. Nice. All right, next up, take the kids out of the room or brace yourself. We got some nips. So this is Women's Liberation, and I ended up picking up 2 of them. It was a deal there online, so got both. And USSC, so Bob Silver, here you go. It's been a while since I've added any USSC bars, and this one is a highly sought after bar. So let's get these into capsules. Here we are in the book, and USSC 149 struck for Danny Crabb. 149 Women's Liberation, no varieties, 1973, type 1, and no mintage data, rarity 4. All right, and actually let's check it out before we encapsulate. Check it out in its rawness, and sorry for the detail, and very happy to add this to my USSC collection. And there we go. And then the last one here, or the second one. And so last, but certainly not least, we've got the Ford Tin Lizzie. Not to be confused with Thin Lizzie. So this is part of the what I call the Transportation series from Madison Mint, and another one with a plain reverse. Type 7, if we're familiar with Madison Mint, so we'll verify that in the book. Here we are in the good book and Madison Mint, and you can see Tin Lizzie, Madison 5, and come down here. There are some reverse varieties, but I believe we've got the basic one. We've got type 7, no mintage data, rarity value 3. 1972. And so you can see all the different what I call transportation style or themed bars. So when we put ours away into the Guardhouse box, let's see how many we've got. And here we are out of the little sleeve before we put it away into a capsule. This one is in very nice condition. Happy to add that. And a few marks from the sleeve, but gives it a little bit of character. So capsule. Sally, there we go. So let's put it into the guardhouse. So before we get these into the guardhouse box, we got our troublemaker bar here that was surprising. So we have a solution. Let's get it into the Whitman album. And here we go. Wow, it's even tight for the Whitman book. Look at that. Jam that in there. My goodness. So we've got Doyle's Coin Palace Eagle Bicentennial Bar. So we've got our box of Madison Mint here. Got one slot left if you watched the previous video, and so we can put that in, but I'm gonna take some out and we'll show off the transportation ones, but I do have now 25 Madison Mint. All right, we got our box out of USSC bars, and got the whole left side full, and then these three are also USSC or relatives thereof, and actually these are kind of special ones. This is Walt Disney that it's upside down. So special. Wow, I love these bars. So anyway, this section over here is like the all-star USSC bar section, so I think these are worthy for now. And one of these is going to be traded. I've already been talking to Victor de los Reyes, and we're going to trade something for one of these bars. So thank you, Victor, and happy to help your collection as well. Here's what I'm calling the Madison Mint Transportation Series. I've got 8. There are 11 bars, according to the good book. I'm missing 3. Here we are in the good book, and you can see the 11 bars that I'm calling the transportation set or series of Madison Mint. So I need this Adriatic number 31. I need the Stutz Bearcat and Old Ironsides to be able to complete my set. So I thank you so much for watching Coin Sense and Nonsense. And until next time, bye. Bye.